Good evening, everyone. And as you've noticed, I have turned off my mute today so that you can hear me from the beginning of the meditation, unlike if you were listening last night and it took me a good 3 minutes before a good friend of mine made a call, it broke through so that I could then make the sound available to everyone. But if you don't know already, it is our Wednesday evening meditation. I'm Reverend Robin Mashak. We are going to spin into the stillness tonight. It is the second day of spring. It is beginning to look and smell and feel even more like spring than it did 2 days ago. And so tonight is a night that we can just relax and go with the flow into this beautiful new season. Again, if you're in Washington, D.C., it is our finest hour, I think. But it's my favorite season, so I pretty much think in any city or place that spring is the finest hour. That's what I think. So anyway, we are here to ask questions of spirit, and by spirit, I mean the voice within. When I refer to spirit, I oftentimes kind of create the visual of me addressing the deepest part of myself. So any question that I ask, any insight that I seek that appears to be kind of going out into the heavens is actually trying to as much as possible, focus it inward so that I know that the voice that I'm hearing from within is the one, is the divine, because the same voice that we look to the heavens to answer us with is really the voice that is coming from the universe that is deep within, which is why when we meditate here on Wednesdays, because we so often are conditioned to think of kind of thinking expansively and outside of us when it comes to spirit, I really try to each week just kind of get us into the habit of looking inward when we're asking spiritual questions, when we're looking to celebrate the spirit in the universe. Why not start with celebrating ours, which is part of the great spirit? So we do all of this by drawing a divinity card or a oracle card, whatever you want to call it, but it's of a tarot deck, a very special tarot deck called the Starman Tarot deck. It is a beautiful deck of cards. It is one that is created by one of the artists of several of David Bowie's album covers, and so they're very mystical, they're very spacey, they're also very kind of ancient as well. So I really love that quality about that, and they're very complex. So there's a lot going on in the card, a lot that we can look at for our guidance in addition to what we read about in the book. And of course, before we start all of this, before we even draw a card, we have to set our intention for this evening. So we're going to do that by, if you can, grab a little slip of paper, and you don't have to, but it does help if you kind of write it down, collect your thoughts so that you can focus them when we are going into our meditation, and so that you can send energy this way with your intentions. Because as of course we know, I write the words, everyone's intentions on one of these little tickets, and that serves as the proxy when we light it into the flame and send it off into the universe. Now, if you haven't yet checked out our spring equinox meditation, I encourage you to do this, give or take maybe about 7 minutes in, when I start to actually speak, or you can actually hear me. But we had an interesting draw of the cards that evening, and we drew 4 cards, one from each direction and representing each element. So we drew a card of discs, which is from the element of earth, which is the north, and then we went east and drew the card from the swords, which represents air and represents the east. We went south, drew a card of wands representing the element of fire, and we went west, drawing a card of cups representing water, and of course the west. So all of these cards came together in a beautiful message for us for the springtime as we move forward. And I just encourage you to watch the recording. It's right here on the YouTube channel if you're watching, or it's also on my Facebook page if you're watching from here, on either my personal Facebook page or the Spiritual Minister Facebook page. Catch it, set your spring off well, and then kind of look for patterns or recognition in some of the things that you're discovering from that meditation or from this one. If you combine the two, there's so many ways to get the kind of totality of information. So we start by writing it down. We write down our intentions, and we have something to reflect back on. We have something to kind of check against, to see and experience the power that we have to bring our heart's desire to fruition. So let's do that now. Let's just make a few minutes, a few seconds to jot down a couple of ideas. And so for this intention, we just want an idea, a concept, the intention that you are setting out there for the next week. So it can be a manifestation, it can be guidance, it can be the sign that you're looking for. However you want to state it. You can state it as a question. You can state it as a declaration of something that you are experiencing or hope to experience. So write it down, just a few words that can not tell the universe what your desire is, but really shape it for you, to clarify, for that deep self to be able to answer. So let's do it. All right. I wrote a few more words than I normally would, because I wrote it as a question. I'm going to make sure I capture things in the question. That's for me. This one is for all of us. Everyone's intentions are right there, ready to be energized by you and me, and anybody that's participating, whenever you decide to participate, from wherever you're participating, going to get energized by our meditation this evening. Right? All right. So let us have some fun with the cards. I'm going to shuffle the cards. We are going to draw the top card from the deck. So that's the card that we agree can be ours as a group. And if you just add your energy as I shuffle the cards, and hold your hands up or send me your thoughts, just add your energy, whatever that means to you, as I shuffle, so that when we draw that top card, it's representing all of the energies that are here with us tonight. Here we go. So I'm trying to get better. These are very large cards, and so I want to shuffle them, but I also want to protect them. I don't want to wear away. I don't want to bend their ends. So make sure they are remain as fresh and new as possible while we continue to add our energy to them as a meditating community. And yes, that's what we are. Ah, there's a single card that went flying out. Let us see. It's a single. Well, no, we said we were going to draw the top of them. I'm going to do that too. So, watch me draw that card. Oftentimes, when I drop that one out, it's the one that I've chosen. If I drop more than one, I don't. I put it back in. If I drop one, I take that card. But for tonight, I'm just see you draw. And away we go. Top card coming up for you. Okay, I'm not sure if I've drawn this one myself. It's a powerful card. The card is Judgment. Judgment. So, again, I've drawn it for myself. I knew what it meant for me personally. And so, let's see what it means for us together. There it is, Judgment. So as I pick up the book and read a little bit about what this artist and his co-creator wife, who also helped write the book for this card set, as I read about it, how is it making you feel? What are you seeing in the card that makes you feel a certain way? How is it responding to the question that you have asked, or the insight, or the intention that you have set? And however it comes to you, it might be a smell, it might be sound, it might signal music for you, emotions, just kind of clock all of them and take those with you into meditation. Judgment. Again, thinking about how this is answering your question or providing you more insight. The powerful figure with his arms raised has just received the force of divine revelation. Struck by an epiphany, he is instantly transfigured into a luminous space-age creature. The metamorphosis is complete, an unrecognizable embodiment of spiritual revelation, his previous life wiped clean. The rebirth is complete. Rebirth, great springtime message. He is compelled to live differently, to change everything about life at once, for there is no going back. The energy transmitted by this revelation raises the dead. The skeletons are brought back to life, alluding to the far-reaching regenerative power of revelation. We are awakened from the hypnotic quality, the spell of the habitual and restricted being and doing in life, just getting by. In an instant, we realize something fundamental must change. We recognize the lie that we have been living. The story about ourselves and life is seen for what it is. The meanings we have carried from childhood, the assumptions we have made, the lens passed on to us through which to view life. The part of ourselves that was lost, has been hiding or lying dormant, is revealed and must be lived out, fully expressed into the world. We are called to action. The revelation wasn't just asked for, it wasn't sought. Rather, it was bluntly administered. There is no choice but to act on it. Awake to something entirely different about life, a compelling new possibility, we can't go back. Judgment is a highly charged card, not always easy to receive, and yet carries huge significance and potency. It charges you with the task of looking into your life without hesitation to see what has been buried unloved. It calls you to bring it to life. The life you have been living was comfortable, perhaps, but it is not the full truth of who you are and why you are here. Already you quickly recognize the recurrent themes, dynamics, and patterns of your life and have a clear picture of where you are heading. It signals a new holism. Events and patterns of your past, like pieces of a jigsaw, have come together to form a whole complete. In a flash, we all can be understood. All is forgiven. You forgive yourself. That phrase is over, and that phase is over, and you are transformed, free to live into a greater reality, a more expansive potential. Stripped clean of all the limitations, old beliefs, and experiences of the past, you can see into your own future with fresh eyes. Judgment calls you to be the visionary for yourself. Expect change to naturally unfurl as you re-envision your life in a whole new way. So this card is about heeding the call of our higher purpose, a resurrection, the birth of a new personality, forgiving ourselves and others. Be the visionary we were meant to be. Be the visionary we were meant to be. So this comes, most of these cards come with a statement or kind of a mantra, which this one is, I am vibrantly alive and live into the God or goddess that I am. So I like to adapt them kind of on the fly here so they're easy to remember. And so tonight's mantra, as we go into meditation, is I am vibrantly alive and I am the visionary I was meant to be. Got it? I am vibrantly alive and I am the visionary I was meant to be. And so this part about the God and goddess that I am, it's inherent. It is how we do our meditations. When I say I am the visionary I was meant to be, that means I have aligned with that voice within me, the divine voice, the divine that is out here and in here. So I am vibrantly alive and I am the visionary I was meant to be. So let's take this. I am vibrantly alive and I am the visionary I was meant to be. Okay? So let's take some breaths together. We're going to take 2 nice breaths, filling our entire body, holding it for a moment, and then releasing it nice and slowly, slower on the release than it is to inhale. So just kind of as I say the mantra, just kind of lock it to memory, or if you're alone or you feel comfortable saying it out loud, wherever you are, feel free. I am vibrantly alive. I am the visionary I was meant to be. I am vibrantly alive, and I am the visionary I was meant to be. One more breath. Let's close our eyes on this last breath. Exhale. I'm vibrantly alive, and I am the visionary I was meant to be. Yes, the card is up if you choose to look at it again or to recall it. And so let us focus on our breath. I am vibrantly alive, and I am the visionary I was meant to be. let us imagine that our body is starting from our feet, being filled with a warm and gentle golden light. And that light comes up through the soles of our feet, and as it moves through us internally, we feel that part of our body being warmed and then completely relaxed, pain-free, stress-free. Imagine that light first coming through our souls, and as it illumines part of the body, it relaxes the body, which feels almost like it's disappeared when the light moves on. So let's start from our feet, moving up through our calves, moving up past our knees, to our thighs. The golden light is warm and comforting. Up through our hips and our waist. Through our stomach, golden and warm. Up through our chest, our shoulders warm and relaxed. All the way out through our fingertips, we feel that warmth in our hands. We feel it as a soothing, soothing feeling, healing, restoring, and relaxing. Up through our neck, our chin and our cheeks, our eyes, they're warmed and relaxed. Got our ears warmed and relaxed. Up through our forehead, our crown, our body is warm, pain-free, so pain-free and so comfortable, it almost feels like it's not there. It's just dissolved into the air. And what remains is our purest essence. Our essence that contains part of our very creator, the divine, which speaks through us and to us as the voice within. More and more relaxed. Our essence floating in a comfortable, beautiful space that we realize is the universe within. And now that we're here and relaxed, let's Let's remember our little mantra for the evening. I am vibrantly alive, and I am the visionary I was meant to be. I am vibrantly alive, and I am the visionary I was meant to be. I am vibrantly alive, and I am the visionary I was meant to be. I am vibrantly alive, and I am the visionary I was meant to be. I've left the card on the screen. You need to get a closer look at it. Or maybe you remembered certain things about it so that when you closed your eyes, you would just hold on to whatever your memory is of those images on the card. I am vibrantly alive. I am the visionary I was meant to be. Think of that intention as you wrote it. Let's see if you can apply our mantra to that statement or question that you wrote down. I am vibrantly alive, and I am the visionary I was meant to be. I am vibrantly alive. I am the visionary I was meant to be. I imagine this card makes specific sense to some of you. And its message. How does it answer your question or your intention? I'm vibrantly alive, and I am the visionary I was meant to be. this very safe space. Let's imagine our vision. We asked the question, we stated our declaration of what we intended. Let us, for the next few moments, just play the drum for a few seconds. Let us fully create that vision, manifestation we wrote on our intention. Create it in your mind's eye, see it, feel it, touch it, know it. Make it yours. Make it yours. And all the while, remember our mantra. I am vibrantly alive, and I am the visionary I was meant to be. I am the visionary I was meant to be. I am the visionary I was meant to be. Imagine you're going to make this happen. You are making this happen this week, whatever you choose. You're envisioning this manifestation fully. Can you feel it? Can you feel the emotion, the happiness, gratification, gratitude? You feel clear. As we align with our vision and with the message of the card, let's just take a moment to acknowledge those souls that are joined here tonight, seeking to deepen their stillness, to maintain this meditation community together, and most importantly, to have a positive impact on their lives and the lives around them. So just greet those souls in your mind's eye, whoever you know is here. Whoever you said might show up, they might watch the recording. Just imagine those souls just being here and feeling the joy of this new season and the opportunities that it brings. And our cards have reinforced this idea this evening. know what we need to know, or at least we've been told what we need to know. And as we come out of this stillness, we want to come out with a sense of alertness. If we didn't receive the actual marching orders yet from our voice within, then we know that they will be manifest at some point in the next couple of days, if not a week. So let us give ourselves a nice goodbye to this beautiful inner universe realm. And let us make our way back. And we do that, of course, by realizing that we are breathing. We've never stopped. It feels so good to kind of catch it, feel it, inhaling and holding, and exhaling. Inhaling again. Holding. Exhaling quickly. And one more deep breath. Exhale quickly. Yes, judgment. Whenever I get this card for myself, I always think of the word discernment right away, because that word, it's about recognizing the voice within telling me what is best for me, what the world is telling me. So the judgment that I'm using is not a negative judgment. It is literally a way of assessing what I know in my heart is best for me and then acting on that. So it's not like being judgy, it's judging. It's using our powers of our understanding of ourselves to discernment about what we choose for our lives. So all that is all well and good. Let us send it all away so that it can come back to us. I'm going to start with mine. This is my question / intention / everything for tonight. I'm going to send it out there nice and big, nice and lovely. Right up into the flames we go. And this one, this is the proxy, everybody. Everyone's intentions. La la la. And away we go. I left enough camera space for you to see it, so there it goes. Let's see who's here. I love being able to see right away on Zoom. Hello, Kathleen, Sandra, and Sue. Thank you for joining on the Zoom and saying hello and just being there. I really appreciate it. Sandra, I know that you tried to check in the other night. I hope that you found us on YouTube or on Facebook where you could hear me after I realized that I wasn't. I knew it was still on, so I hope you found us there. Let's see the other platforms and see who else is there to say hello to. All right, I'm on the Facebook. There is my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lifelong kindred, Ms. Rhea Murray. Thank you for joining tonight, Angel. I am grateful in the beautiful flower that you sent in honor of all the flowers of spring. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing you very soon. I think it's like a month from tomorrow, right? So yes, very excited about that. Who else is here? Who else is here? Who else is here? Who else? And again, if you are joining us, please, of course, I always forget to tell you, but it is right up there on the screen. Like this video from wherever you're watching it, like it on YouTube, like it on Facebook. like the Spiritual Minister page, please like my personal Facebook page if you would like. But and then send a comment, say hello, tell me that you're here, tell me what you like, tell me if it anything that we've done in the last since January in this new year has affected you. Let's share how our meditation processes have shifted us, changed us, altered us, allowed us to think more clearly. Specifics would be great. Just let's be a community now that we join together as a community each Wednesday. So one more plea to do just this. So I'm always so grateful when I get postings and messages and everything else in between. One more time, let's check out the YouTubes. And again, if I've missed you, if you've joined late, or again, if you joined later, you can still leave a comment. Leave a comment on Facebook. You can still join in, share, be around comment on Facebook. You can still. So I don't see anybody on YouTube tonight, but I know you're there later. Again, say hello. That is it. It is spring. We're officially in the springtime season. Let us go forth and enjoy the time. The buds are coming up. This is what we've created since winter has started. And let's just get ready for some blooming like we've never seen blooming, especially since we know now that we are vibrantly alive and we are the visionary entity. All right. Be well, be that visionary, be you, and have a beautiful evening and the end of the week. One important note as I sign off, I forgot to tell you, I will not be here next week, so we are going to take a break, 1 week break. We're going to resume here April 5th, I believe, is that Wednesday evening. So no meditation next week. If you're here regularly, just make a big note of it. I'll be away getting some R&R, and then I'll be back for the following Wednesday. So 2 weeks from tonight is our next meditation. And now I can say goodnight. Thank you again. Be well.